Hi guys, how you doing? And welcome to another edition of Tips for Dummies. Today I will be changing a water heater, gas water heater. Okay, so the first thing we do is we cut off the water out there. You can see how it's leaking and it's doing all kinds of stuff. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I cut off the main water outside. I'm gonna put a water hose right there, and I'm gonna try to drain the water. Okay. So let's get started. Okay. So I got the water hose there. Now I'm just gonna open it, hoping that the water comes out. Otherwise this thing is gonna be so heavy to remove. In the meantime, I'm gonna disconnect these hoses right here. Alright guys, so I'm gonna start by taking off this. I forgot to mention that we have to turn the gas off. The gas is right there. We don't want any more flames. It's space is kind of limited, but all you have to do is turn the knob. All right, so I turned it off. When you see it, the opposite side of the pipe goes, that means it is closed. All right. So once this thing is loose, you can use a regular crescent wrench to pull this out. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to buy gaskets, new gaskets for that. Now, I'm gonna have to install this, all of that on the new one, because gotta put it the same way. This pipe looks pretty old. I don't know if that's gonna be working after removing it. But let's hope this. So I'm gonna take this off. I'm also gonna have to buy two pipes. I'll take the measurement right now. What I want to do right now is just remove the water here from here. Alright, so I'm trying to disconnect everything. Gotta disconnect these hoses up here. So I got everything disconnected except the gas, which is down there. I'm gonna remember that the gas is already turned off. It's a pipe wrench for that. So I loose the hose from the gas with the pipe wrench. All you want to do. Okay. So that's how I remove the water heater by myself. I'm gonna take the measurements of these. Need to buy 2 new. And I'm gonna try to remove this out of here. Alright, so I remove these 2 pipes. I'm gonna go and get 2 new pipes, longer in length, because I might need it. So I'm gonna bring my new water heater down in here. Also, I'm gonna try to remove those pipes. Alright guys, so as you can see, the new water heater that I got compared to the old one, it's much bigger and much taller. So on this case, I don't think I'm gonna need to put the extensions. I'm just gonna put it straight like that. The only thing I care is that it fits there. And right now, also I do care about the gas pipe, that it goes all the way through here. All right. All right, guys. When you have flare, please don't put any Teflon. You don't need Teflon. All right. People keep putting Teflon on those, but on flares, don't put any Teflon. Just make sure the flare is clean. And we just got to put it on. Again, no Teflon. Just make sure it's tight. Okay. All right. So I think I got it tight. I'm gonna move it to the side so that way I can fit the new water heater there. All right, and let's keep going. That's the gas line. I connect the first. I connect the gas because it's right there on the back, because it's on the back. All right, I don't want to have any troubles then. Next thing, I'm gonna connect the outlet from the water heater. This is the one that it goes inside the house to distribute the hot water. So I'm gonna install that hose too before I put the new water heater on it. Now for that, I did purchase this brand new copper tube. Always make sure it has the gasket inside in here. If you don't put gasket, forget it, it's a big mess. Now on the threads, on those threads, you do want to put some Teflon. This is not flare, to make a sealed gasket. But let's do it. I want to put a nice, let's make sure it's clean. You want to put nice and sealed and tight and strong. Please do not over put Teflon. If you put too much Teflon, the only thing is gonna happen is you're gonna push the Teflon back when you put the new hose. So make sure it's really tight in here So what you want is the Teflon to be in between the teeth of the thread. So now that we have that, we can go ahead and put this new pipe. We didn't need a pipe this long because this was much taller, but it's okay. So we're gonna get it tight. You see the Teflon stays there and it's just getting in between the alright. So once you have it a little bit tight, what you do is you hold this with a pipe wrench because you don't want to damage the inside, and with this other pipe wrench we install this. You want this tight because you don't want any water leaks. Alright. And one last. Alright. Yeah, I got it tight enough. I don't think there's gonna be any leaks. So we got the gas pipe, the inlet for the cold water, hot water inlet. Now we have to do one more thing, and it's to install the inlet in here. All right, right in here. Okay, so when you purchase the new hose for gas, it most likely came with this new coupling. Now in here, I do want you to put some Teflon, but not the regular Teflon. We're gonna use this yellow Teflon that it's made for gas. All right, and I'll show you in a little bit. So it's this one. And I'm just gonna put it on it. Same as the other one. I want the Teflon to be tight and in the threads. Helping me out. I'll try it again. In front of the camera, so that way you can see it. Okay. Now I'm getting there. I'm gonna cover all the threads. I want it to fit tight, so I want it to get tight, so that I kind of push or put pressure on that end of the Teflon, and then I kind of go like this, so that way the threads can go in. All right. We're gonna attach that to here. Everything that we put in here, it's for it's made for natural gas. All right. Okay. So we're gonna tighten that one up. Tighten it. Gotta be careful not to break the box. So what I'm gonna do in a little bit is just I'm gonna put my pliers right here, and then with this one, and tighten them up a little bit more. All right, make sure you hold it from there, otherwise you can break the whole gas system. Teflon is pretty nice and neat inside. You don't want any leaks there because it's gas, remember. So on the new one, I want to install this attachment because they're putting hot water for the washer machine. So this one is gonna go right here. All right, and for that we also need to put Teflon. All right. All right. So we're gonna get Teflon, and we're gonna put Teflon on both pipes. All right. Good enough. Also, I did a little mistake in here, but it's alright. You always want to put the Teflon on the way that the new thread is going. Made a mistake on that one, but it's okay. As long as you have it really tight, the Teflon will stay inside. Alright, so I'm ready to install the top part. This is what it had on it in its first place. So we're putting it back. This is for the washer machine again. Getting it on. But I'm not gonna completely tighten this up because I want to see once this thing is inside on the direction that I want this thing to be on it. Okay? All right. Okay, so I got it in. There is a drain down there that is not letting me push it farther back. So I guess that's good enough. As long as the door closes, I'm okay. All right. So I'm gonna start by putting the pipes up here first. All right. So let's get it done. Alright guys, so remember about the gasket. This one, it doesn't have a gasket, but I purchased one, so I'm gonna put one there. So I got the gasket inside, and I'm going to put it there. I'm gonna start with my fingers, and then we'll get it with the continue with a pipe wrench, or pipe wrench will do the last. Okay. So now we have to tie this up, and we want this thing more or less facing that way, so that way you can get to the pipes, to the corresponding pipes. Alright. So I'm just going to open this to the proper size, hold it, okay, so pretty much think that's good. This copper, you can bend it. Gotta clean these. Has to be really clean. It's kind of dirty right now because of the old Teflon. So let me give it a clean, and then I'll come back to you. Okay. So now guys, I cleaned as much as I could. I didn't brought my pipe cleaner with me, so I just took as much as I could of the old Teflon, and I'm just going to put the new Teflon. This is the white Teflon because it's water, not gas. And we're going to do the same thing as the old. Just put the Teflon. I want you to overdo it. About 3 turns at the most. Tight. That's very important, to be tight, so that way the Teflon stays in between the teeth. That's what you want. Now we're going to bend the copper pipe, which is the interesting part in here. Gotta bend it, but at the same time try not to, make sure it doesn't pinch. Make sure it has the gasket inside, and once you get it in position, well, you know what to do. Alright. Okay. I heard a noise, but I think it was just the plastic. So that's good enough. I'll leave it there. Let's see what's going on. Now we have to put the hoses that these guys have for the washer machine. They have the right now I'm putting the it's gonna be the cold water, and the other one is hot water. This one has gaskets on it. I don't have to change it. We're in good condition. Just tighten them up. Let's tie this one up. Look at this one. Oops. Something happened. Something happened. I don't know. I guess I wasn't. Okay. I guess I was just not putting it right. Okay guys, so we have all the connections as it was before. Now the only thing I got left is the gas. Remember the gas, it's flare, and you don't have to put any Teflon, not on flares. You might make things even worse if you put Teflon, alright? Okay, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna tighten them up with the pliers. Okay, so I got it. Now it's time to turn the water on and make sure there is no water leaks. So the only thing we're gonna be missing is the emergency line, or the exhaust. That it was on the old one, it wasn't properly installed. They had a pipe going down and sealed. That's not the way it's supposed to be. There's supposed to be a line going all the way out, and it doesn't have it, but I didn't bring the material. But that's something different. If you have a new one, most likely you're gonna have the new the pipe installed, so just take it off and remove it. So I'm gonna go and turn on the water. Okay, so the water is filling up right now. I made a mistake. I didn't make sure that was closed. So I'm gonna open this just to let the air go out until a little bit of water comes out through there. I'm gonna stop. I want to make sure this thing is completely full. Before you turn on the water heater, you gotta make sure the water heater is completely full of water before you can do any damage. I can see on top, it looks pretty good. I don't see any water leaks. This is open, the water is going in, it's filling up. Right. Alright guys, so now water is coming out through there. Time to turn off. Now I know that the water heater is completely full. Alright, no water leaks, so I'm good on that. Now let's go to the next step, which is lining this thing up. Alright, so now that we got everything done in here, we're gonna turn the gas on. This is the next step. Turn this on, and you kind of want to smell around to see if there is no leaks. One way to check for leaks also is to put the soapy water in here, and if you see any bubbles, that means that you have a leak, and that's what I'm going to do right now. So the best thing is with water, it's soapy water, but right now I'm going to put the soap straight. And still, you can see if there is a leak, you can see bubbles right away coming out, and I don't see anything in here, so that means it's a good seal tight. So I just threw some soap in here, right here. I put some soap, dish soap, and if there was a leak, you can see bubbles right away. So I'm pretty sure it's a really good tight seal. So the next thing to do is that we're gonna turn on the this type of heaters. They have their own electronic device to turn on the pilot. All right, so we're gonna go through the instructions in here. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna turn the pilot to the off position. All right, it's in the off position. It says wait 5 minutes. If you couldn't see, I put that on the off position, and it says there to wait 5 minutes to see any gas, or if you smell any gas. If you don't smell any gas, we go to the next step, which is to remove this. So we're gonna locate the spark switch, which is this one. This is the spark switch. All right. And then we're gonna turn the knob clockwise to where it says pilot, right? And pilot. Okay. So I did it a couple times. Now you can see the light is blinking, and I'm holding the knob. I'm still holding it, and I'm gonna let it go softly. And it's still blinking. That means it's supposed to be working correctly. Okay, so now that it's on, we're gonna turn this, and I heard the flame go. You can see the flames through the window, as you can see it. I put this on hot. I'm gonna leave it there, not very hot, and we'll take it from there. I'm gonna replace this door. Not replace it, but put it the way it's supposed to be. And we're on it. This is how I install a water heater, gas water heater. It's not very difficult at all. The only thing I'm gonna be left on with is with the emergency. This is in case this thing overheats. This valve will open instead of making this thing to explode. You gotta check the codes for every city, but this one I'm pretty sure it has to be to the outside. Alright guys, so you can see how everything is installed. Brand new, pretty good, no water leaks. The only thing I need to do is put the exhaust back on. I'm gonna do that right now. So we have that in place. This thing it came with. It actually has supposed to have 2 little knobs there. So that's alright. I'm gonna put it right here. Placing the pipe. Hey guys, so I put the pipe, the exhaust on it. A little crook, but it's alright. And everything is done. It's working perfectly. It's getting hot very quickly. And alright guys, well, this is done. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you for the next installation I will do. Let's see what surprise I have myself.